What's poppin' YouTube, and welcome to my channel, Astro Finesse. It's your boy Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie, back with another video for y'all. In this video right here, we're going to be talking about if you have Neptune in the 12th house. And I'll pause for the cause. If you don't know how to find your Neptune placement, if you're a new subscriber, if you're just starting out your journey of self-love, self-knowledge, self-understanding, if you don't realize why it's so important that you have to look at yourself through astrology, study yourself through astrology, and overall love yourself through astrology and numerology, don't worry, I got you. There's a couple of videos, I'll put the link in the description. You have to watch them first to become hip to the knowledge of what I'm about to talk about right now. So if you look through your birth chart or your natal chart, it's the same thing. And you realize you have Neptune in the 12th house, this video is for you. So without further ado, let's just get it poppin', shall we? Now you already know before I start, I'm going to give y'all a list of some celebrities so y'all can visually see what Neptune in the 12th house people look like and act like in reality. So to start, we got Prince, Zendaya, Erykah Badu, SZA, Ashanti, Pink, Drake Bell, Tyga, Prince Harry, and Nikola Tesla. Alright, so boom, Neptune in 12th house. First of all, what does Neptune mean? What does Neptune represent in our birth chart? So the planet Neptune rules Pisces. So when you think about Neptune energy, think about Pisces energy, which is spiritual, daydreamy. Neptune rules illusions and delusions because it's hard to really understand what's going on. It rules the 5th dimension, so it's not really comfortable being in the 3D realm, and I'll talk about that a lot in this video. But Neptune in our chart shows us where in our chart we kind of look at that area in life with like rose-colored glasses, with like delusionary will attract the energy into that area in life. More of a naive kind of energy in that area in life. So Neptune shows us and forces us to put more emphasis, put more energy into understanding what's going on in that life clearly, because Neptune kind of clouds it and fogs it up. Remember, Neptune rules Pisces energy, which is not of this realm. So you have to make it consciously aware of what's going on in that area in life. Now we're gonna know the 12th house, which rules Neptune and Pisces, represents like the hidden world, the unseen world, the 5th dimensional world, the esoteric world. It represents our dreams, the collective subconscious and unconscious mind, and also your subconscious and unconscious mind. So things that are not seen, that we can't consciously put our mind to it, but it affects us in our everyday basis, that we see in our dreams, that we see in like downloads from the universe. So 12th house energy rules Pisces and rules Neptune. So what happens when you have the planet of Neptune, planet of illusions and delusions, and spirituality and fantasy, in the house of the 12th house of Neptune? So to start, oh yeah, and by the way, I'm gonna make sure I say this. I'm gonna probably say the word sensitive a lot in this video. And when I say sensitive, I by no means mean weak or soft or scary. Sensitive just means hyperly receptive to energy, like hyperly, extremely receptive. Very sensitive means very receptive to things. And now this placement, y'all people have a really hypersensitivity to your environment, to everything around you, to the collective unconsciousness, to everything around you. To just think about anything, y'all have a really hypersensitivity to it. So to start, understand that with this placement, y'all are extremely receptive to energies around you. So if you're around somebody that's toxic, or around somebody that doesn't really have self-awareness of themselves, or that doesn't know what they do and how it affects people, remember the 12th house represents our subconscious mind. If you're around someone, you will be automatically absorbing or being sensitive or recepting to their subconscious projections of themselves towards you. So they might not be consciously aware of what they're doing or how they act and like what they're doing in that area, but y'all are going to automatically be absorbing their subconscious projections towards you. So with this placement, I'll start off by saying, understand how sensitive y'all are, understand how receptive y'all are to energies and to vibrations and all that, and to be careful and be aware of who you're around, because that affects y'all on a deep subconscious level. You won't really know what's going on. It's like you wake up one day and all of a sudden you feel like weird, you feel down, you feel like feel depressed. Like y'all really have y'all feel like the world is on your shoulders sometimes, because the collective subconscious is truly affecting y'all deeply and big time. So with this placement, understand that y'all really have a need to, y'all need to meditate. Y'all need to really like go through isolation sometimes to kind of refresh and recharge your energy, because you're going to always be absorbing. You're like a super sponge, always absorbing, always taking in energies around y'all. Even if it's not around you immediately, it's like y'all can low-key feel how the world is going. Y'all can low-key feel how humanity is going. Y'all can low-key feel how things are setting up in this world. And all that energy, all those vibrations definitely subconsciously affect y'all big time. And like I said, people around y'all will be projecting how they feel within themselves, their subconscious. If they're not healing themselves, if they're toxic, like I said, if they're not really self-aware of what they're doing in their life, they will be subconsciously projecting energy towards you. And you being the empath you are, being a compassionate person you are, being the natural healer you are, y'all are extremely intuitive healers to the max. Being a natural healer you are, you can look at that person and not really, and kind of like blow past that their toxic traits, because you could be like, all right, maybe that person doesn't know how they act, maybe that person is not aware of what they're doing, so I want to help and save that person. And if you're doing that to the wrong person who doesn't themselves want to change, or who doesn't themselves want to, like, you know, be a better high vibrational person, they're going to be draining your energy. They're going to be soaking. They're going to be like stealing your light. You're going to be feeling that it's going to be affecting you on a deeper level big time. So like I said, starting off by saying y'all are hyperly sensitive people. Now, a lot of times with displacement, a lot of y'all grew up not being able to express yourself, as in once you wanted to speak your mind, once you wanted to speak up, it's like either it wasn't listened to, or people didn't pay attention to it, or people didn't take you seriously, or people still disrespected your boundary anyway. So a lot of times y'all just like learn to like, all right, I'm going to keep it to myself. I'm going to keep it inside. I'm just not going to bring it out. So with displacement, understand that a lot of y'all could have a hard time like really expressing your emotions, bringing things out, and y'all just like keep it inside because you're so used to being not listened to. You're so used to being not taken seriously a lot. And now this is a negative, because when you're doing that too much, and Neptune energy is really about the escapism energy. Neptune energy can have that martyr aspect to it, can feel bad for yourself a lot. This could bring a lot of guilt into your life, could bring a lot of like, damn, why me? Like, what's going on with me? Y'all could have like a lot of guilty energy in your subconscious, in your mind, the way you're thinking on a deep internal level, to the point that it's going to be really hard for y'all to really express yourself, or to assert yourself, or to speak your mind, because of what happened in the past, most likely. So with this placement, understand that if you're the type of person that doesn't really express yourself like that, or if you're really holding things in, holding in grudges, holding things in too much and not really getting it out, understand that that's hurting you more than helping you. So like I said, always find a way to express that out through anything. Express that out through meditation, through making art, through anything that is healthy. Make sure you have to bring that energy outside of yourself. And now Neptune in the 12th house, people, understand that in this reality, all right, so think about the 12th house energy. Neptune was like chilling in the 5th dimension, had no worries, didn't have to worry about anything. It was all in the daydreaming realm, in the 5th dimensional realm, just being. And now we have to bring that soul and bring it into 3D reality of like, now you got to pay taxes, now you got to pay bills, now you got to go in a building with white and gray walls and stay in that from 9 to 5 and do what you don't want to do to survive. It's like y'all are so used to, like, your natural habitat is being in the esoteric realm, being in the dream realm. Y'all are so used to being there that it could be really hard to really understand or to be comfortable in the 3D reality. So when I say that, it means that y'all can be prone to extreme daydreaming, extreme like just always tapping out, always just being in the other realm, because that's like your natural habitat, like I said, which is a good thing, because y'all could see things people can't see. Y'all could feel things, like I said, hypersensitive. Y'all could feel things deeply that people can't feel. But if you're going too much, remember, Neptune has no boundaries. Neptune has no ego. Neptune just likes to be submerged in wherever it is in the chart. And in the 12th house, you could be submerged or lost in that realm, submerged or lost in your daydreaming, submerged or lost in your fantasy world too much that y'all can't. It'll be hard to like exist in this 3D reality. So with this placement, and with all Neptune placements, but especially with Neptune in 12th house, because Neptune is at home here, so you could be truly to the max daydreaming, truly to the max stuck in that fantasy realm and that esoteric realm, because that's your natural home. You have to understand the balance between finding 3D reality, focusing here and trying to like make your dreams into reality, or trying to plan things out, or trying to survive in this 3D reality, which I know sucks for y'all, because it's like Neptune in 12th house is like, yo, I was chilling in the esoteric realm. I don't have to worry about bills and none of that. Why am I here? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't have to. It's like y'all don't naturally like to do 3D things like that. But understand that with this placement, and because you're here, and y'all are here for a reason, I'll talk about that deeper in this video, but y'all are here for a reason. Figure out a way to balance out the 3D realm and the 5th dimensional realm, and kind of putting it together, like balancing out. Don't be too lost in your other realities. Don't be too lost in your fantasy lands. And with this placement, escapism is going to happen no matter what. We have positive escapisms and we have negative escapism. You could positively escape this reality through like artistic endeavors, like I said, whether you're making music, writing, drawing, through having healthy sexual experiences with a high vibrational partner, meditating. Those are like healthy ways of escaping. Or you go into the negative, which is overindulgence in alcohol, drugs, you already know. Overindulgence in addictions like, video games or movies, or unhealthy or overstimulating or excessive sexual experiences with low vibrational people, things like that. Escapism is going to happen. You have to choose which one you want to do, because whether you choose a negative or the positive is going to affect you on a subconscious level. If you're going to be around toxic people all the time, if you're going to indulge in the alcohol and escapism and addictions and all the time, all of that's going to affect you on a deep subconscious level. If you're going to vibrate high by meditating or expressing your artistic talents, because y'all are extremely creative, indulging in your creativity, because like I said, Neptune is going to be always in that 5th dimensional realm, which is creativity. So y'all are always going to be getting like inspiration and downloads, and just feel the need to express yourself creatively. So if you're, I say creatively. So if you're going to be escaping positively, it's gonna subconsciously affect you big time, and that's gonna make you vibrate high, make you feel at ease with yourself. Also having healthy forms of isolation, not too much isolation to the point that you're running away from problems, running away from this 3D reality, not handling your business, just like running away instead of isolating yourself in order to recharge yourself. Like I said, this placement is difficult if you're not consciously aware of what's going on. 12th house energy is always subconscious. It's hard to like really. A Neptune energy and 12th house energy is already hard to figure out, hard to pinpoint. So if you're not consciously aware of what's going on, you could easily get lost in that other realm, easily get lost in that escapism energy. And now, like I said earlier, y'all are here for a reason, y'all are here for a purpose. So understand this, like, y'all came down here, 5th dimensional realm, y'all came in this reality, not to suffer, not to be like, woe is me, not to be like, why am I here, yada, yada. Y'all came here to actually help and heal people around you. By first helping and healing yourself. 12th house represents like our karmic past and our karmic energy. So a lot of times growing up, especially through the younger years, you're going to have to understand that you have to clear out your karma, work and manifest good things into your life, not being toxic. Like you have to work on healing yourself first, being sane within yourself spiritually. You have an extremely strong faith within things spiritually or religiously, but having faith within yourself. Not giving yourself too much to people, not attaching yourself too much to the wrong people, because like I said, hypersensitivity is OD with this placement. But once you have figured out what you're here to do, figured out your spiritual path, figure out your spiritual purpose, really tapped into your faith within yourself and your higher power, whether it's God, whatever religion it is, whether it's a universe. Once you figure out that faith within yourself, y'all are here because y'all see things people can't see, because y'all tap into things esoterically that people really can't tap into. Y'all naturally, like I said, Neptune has no boundaries, so y'all naturally, with no boundaries, get a lot of downloads, get a lot of information. Y'all just know things. Even me telling you these videos, like if you watch my astrology videos, if you're learning about things esoterically, even learning about things like that, it's not learning for y'all, it's like just reminding y'all, because y'all already know things already. Y'all have like a sense of knowing to the max, that when you're studying things esoterically or spiritually, it's not learning, but it's more like reminding yourself, or just like brushing up on what you know already. But because y'all know so much in the 5th dimensional realm, y'all are here to help extremely 3D people, extremely robotic and sheep type people that don't really care about spirituality. Y'all are here to help them tap into that spiritual realm, help them tap into what's more in life, rather than just being being a work rat and just working and paying bills. Like y'all are here to help people tap into things that are more important in life, like the fifth dimensional realm, because that's what y'all are naturally exhibited. That's your natural habitat. At the same time, find that balance between being there, not being too lost in your daydreams, not being too lost in your fantasy realm, not escaping too much, not escaping with a negative vibration, not escaping negatively, but understanding the balance you have, understanding the power you have. 12th house is hidden things. Neptune energy is also hidden energy, things that you can't really subconsciously or tangibly touch, but y'all have a hidden power because your intuition is A1 to the max. Your psychic ability is A1 to the max. Your healing ability is A1 to the max. So really, first of all, tapping into that within yourself, having faith within yourself, understanding your purpose is to help people tap into that themselves, help people tap into their healing abilities, or help people heal themselves. At the same time, not getting lost into that is affecting you in a toxic, subconscious way, that is affecting you and draining your energy. It's all about finding balance with this placement. But like I said, understand that you're here not to suffer. You're here not to be broke and to be like that. What's that? The artist, like the starving artist. Like, you're not here to be like people that can't really help themselves in this 3D reality. You're here to use your energy. You're here to use your intuition. Trust your gut. And if people don't know, your gut feeling is like your second brain. The large and small intestines look like a brain for a reason. To trust your gut, trust your intuition. Walk through this life. See what people can't see. Understand that you have like a more hypersensitivity to things around you, but don't get lost into that. Don't get drowned into that. Don't escape into that. Don't run away from your problems. Work on like speaking up for yourself. Work on expressing your emotions clearly, and understand how like life around you, y'all can really like control and manifest your life around you, because y'all have a innate sense to tap into the unconscious energy, to the subconscious energy, to the fifth dimensional realm. So keep that in mind with this placement. So that was my video on Neptune in the 12th house. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Appreciate all y'all that has been watching this Neptune series. I'm overwhelmed with how much love I'm getting from my videos and my channel. I appreciate all y'all, and just know I'm not gonna stop. If you have subscribed to my channel, appreciate all y'all for real. You already know. But if you still haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, handle it one time for your boy. Don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and be safe out here. It's your boy, Lil Finesse Jiggy Hippie. I'm gonna see all y'all when I see y'all.